This tutorial will show you how to split a shape in half multiple different ways so that you can maybe insert text in the middle of it. Now, this specific shape is the anchor shape, and I found it on the Silhouette website. Now, this may not be the specific anchor you're looking for, but it is an anchor that you could use if you like it. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to release the compound path, and I'm going to ungroup the shape so that way that you get multiple shapes that you can then delete the ones you don't need. I'm going to go ahead and group this one back together so that way it's grouped back together. You can group it by pressing Control G, or if you right click and then press group, you can do it that way as well. I'm going to go ahead and make my anchor bigger. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I actually want to go ahead and put my name in, so that way I know exactly how big to cut the shape and cut out of the shape so that way that it will look right. Now mind you, it's still going to pull apart, so that's about right though, so that way I can have a nice opening for my shape. So the first thing that I need to do is, you can do this one of two ways. You can use your knife tool over here on the left hand side, and using the knife tool is real easy. You left click on it, it automatically changes it to the knife tool, and then over here on the right hand side you'll see that it's straight. You can change that to all different types of shapes as well. Now when using the knife tool, if you you left click and hold, and then you drag that across, when you cut that, that shape is literally cut right there. So that's the first way that you can do it. And then let's say that I wanted to go ahead and finish that off. Go ahead and cut that right about there. So now that middle piece you could delete. And then to line all this up, you just select the top and the bottom pieces separately, and then come up to the open align window, and then you'll just align those center. Actually, I already had them aligned. And then you can also make sure that your text is aligned center as well. So you can then shift stuff up or down or however you'd like. Now the second way that you can do this, go ahead and just back everything up to get my shape back together. Second way you can do this is you can take the name and you can go ahead and just draw a box for about the height that you need. You don't need to circle the entire width. That's just really the height that I need to chunk out of my shape. Now keep in mind that when you chunk out the specific height, for this, if I did my name Julie, from left to right, Julie's not going to fit in there. So keep in mind you're also going to shift your shape up and down. So I would suggest really probably doing something more right about there. Now to delete the layers on these, you're going to select both of your shape, and what I'm going to end up doing is deleting this middle part entirely. And then you'll come over to the open modify window, and then we just want to subtract that shape out. So I just left clicked subtract. I'm going to go ahead and Control Z that so you can see it. The shape that I wanted subtracted out was on top, so I just go ahead, I have them both selected, and then just press subtract, and you'll see that move that specific space out. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this back down, go ahead and shift that piece of the anchor down a little bit, go ahead and select my name, put that up here, and then we'll go ahead and move this back up. So those are the two different ways that you actually can go ahead and split an object in half to insert something in the middle, whether it's a monogram or a name or whatever else you'd like. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. My email address is itsostinkincute@hotmail.com. fill that in black so you can see it. But that is my email address, and I'm more than happy to answer any other questions. If you have any other things that you would like to ask me questions on that you don't know how to do, I'm more than happy to create a video for that as well. Have a good night. Thank you.